Hey family, I just wanted to come and see what you thought of our first cooking show. We are so excited to release these cooking shows, these little nuggets of fun in the kitchen. Last time we did an artichoke mushroom salad. Makes my mouth water even as I say it. I'm gonna teach you this time on how to do an Italian relish. And then make sure you're following us on YouTube and social media, because in the fall I have some really fun fall ideas and some fun holiday cocktails. All right, you guys, love you. Thanks for following us. Welcome everybody, I am Candra and this is Cooking with Candra, and I'm so excited to have you in the kitchen with me today as we're going to do an Italian relish. Now, I love this recipe because as a little girl, when we would come to our 5-course meals, my grandma always had this on the table, and it wasn't necessarily a salad, but it was a relish. And so this is something that I'll make in the holidays. You're gonna find though that it's gonna make your mouth water because it's got so many amazing flavors. So we're gonna put purple onion into this. We're gonna add olives, green olives. We're gonna have some lade, which is extra virgin olive oil. We're gonna add some celery, oregano, garlic, salt and pepper, and my grandma never put red wine vinegar in it, but I'm gonna add a tiny bit because I like a tang when I'm making things. So let's get cooking in the kitchen. All right, here we go. So let's start with the celery. You guys, you can make as much of this or as little of this as you want. It really is what do you like as far as ingredients. There's not a set amount. So I'm gonna eye this whole entire thing. This is about 4 celery. Now again, the reason I say this, and see how thin I'm cutting them, because they're just gonna be nice little bite size. The reason I'm saying it really depends on how much you want to make is because how much do you want to have in your fridge and how many people are you serving? I also love to use this. I'll make an Italian green salad, and then actually I'll use this to kind of throw on top just for a little extra if you're not going to use it as a relish. So very versatile, but very, very fresh. Okay, I'm going to put the celery in here, and I'm not finished. But my grandma taught me this. It was so cool when we'd come into the kitchen and she would have us, well, she would have me cook, slice up things. My sisters would come with me once in a while, but I always felt like I was kind of by myself with my grandma. I ended up living with her for a little while, so maybe that's why we did a lot of cooking together after my grandfather passed away. And my grandfather, I've told you this already, but he taught me to play the piano. He's an incredible composer. So I spent a lot of my childhood actually in this house. This is where my grandparents lived. My father, they came from Milwaukee. My great-grandmother and father, great-grandparents, they spoke only Italian, and they came over from Sicily. So it's fun. I wish I could say I speak more Italian, but parlo poco italiano. That's all I got. All right. I'm taking purple onion, and I've learned in videos prior that I cut this before I got to you because last time I cried. So I'm going to cut it a little bit smaller again just for bite size. How much purple onion do you like? Now, purple onion actually brings a ton of flavor into a dish. Yellow onions you would use for like cooking if you want to caramelize onions for a steak. And white onions I just use for flavor. But these are great when you're cooking with olives and celery, Italian. Then we'll just go with that. So there you go. I'm putting about that much in. And you know what? I'm just going to put the rest in because I already cut it up. This was a half of purple onion. So now we're going to put green olives in. Green olives, ooh, see, again, I'm such a foodie. This is terrible. We're going to put green olives in, and this is just going to be part of the relish. Again, how much do you love green olives? See, and I don't mind the juice getting in there because I love green olive juice. And this may not be a big enough bowl. Look at me go. Now I'm going to get a big bowl just because I'm getting crazy in this little one. I would serve it in this bowl, and I'm going to show you how it'll work. But let's dump it in. Oh, look at all of that. Wow. Okay, so we're going to add some oregano. How much?
As much as you want.
As much as you want. I'm going to actually add some garlic. That's garlic powder. I'm going to add some salt. But now I'm really going to add the garlic. Okay, I cheat sometimes. I've told you this. And I will do minced garlic because I use so much of it. I think it's fun when I have the olive garlic cloves and we can smash them and cut them up. That's beautiful. These are actually from a girlfriend. These are marinated garlic cloves. So I'm gonna see if I can see a little bit. But see, I just think the other ones are just so beautifully minced. See, because I'm not a chef, I'm a cooker. I don't know if there's a terminology for me.
Cooker's good.
Yeah. Now, here's the funny thing. I don't know about you guys, and you can tell me, you can comment, because I love to come back and look at the comments. But some people can cook, and if you can cook, you can't bake. I cannot bake. But you know what? We're going to go for it. We're going to try. Because like I said, it's an art. So don't get too hung up on what you can and cannot do. Try. And if we don't do it right the first time, guess what? We get a do-over. Okay, now I'm just going to add some olive oil.
And what kind of lathe do you like to use?
Well, we love to use the Greek lathe. Kudos to the Greeks, although I'm sure they got it from the Italians. But now I'm going to put some olive oil in here.
Extra virgin.
Extra virgin olive oil.
Cold press, first press.
Cold press, always the first press that comes through. Now this might look a little bit like the relish I made the other day, and you guys are probably seeing it. I'm going to put a Scotia red wine vinegar in it. This is not always the case, but it is for me. Yeah. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I love the tang.
You're a tang girl.
I am a tang girl. So the olive juice and the red wine vinegar, isn't that beautiful? So that's a relish. See how simple that is? We got it all. Little olive oil. See, now this is not dripping in sauce. See how that, there's a little bit here because it's got the olive juice. But the oils are a little bit lighter on this. And then what I recommend is that you set this into your bowl. Let me see if I can do this. I better do it this way.
It smells good.
I know, doesn't it? I'm going to set this over here. All right. Now, what I would serve it in this just as you go to serve it, because the nice thing about a little bit bigger bowl is you can keep stirring it. So when you're doing a marinade like this or something that needs to marinate overnight, now this is amazing. If you were to take a spoonful, if I were to go like this is what you're looking at. I mean, look at how yummy. Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Stir this up, keep marinating it overnight. Sometimes I'll put it into a Tupperware and then I'll just shake it. And then when you serve it tomorrow, the purple onions will become soft and they're yummy. The celery will actually pick up the juice from the olive juice and a little bit of the red wine. Add a little bit more salt. Good to go. All right, there you go, you guys. This is an Italian relish dish. I hope you enjoy. Bon appetit. Mangia!